Warning, this stream contains horror element, rude attitude, swearing, and dishavior. Anything in this stream is not canon to the lore and only made for fun. Please don't take anything serious if a character starts anything. It is based on their personality and was created for it. No harm was made in this stream. Have fun!
At long last, I finally became the next host of this stream. I waited too long for this, and now I'm finally the host for this night's Villains Live stream. And as you all wondered, yes, I finally fixed my functionings after 1 year of being completely destroyed. Better than my broken, malfunctioning body that was destroyed years ago. Hey, you know me, right? My name is Tarla. I am the supercomputer that was made by half of the blue magic and a concerning Ultralink to Record Guy himself. And of course, I was the one who started the spreading when daylight breaks. 3 times in a row, I started this. One for destruction of the city, the second of the falling moon, and the last and final was the spread, infecting multiverse by multiverse. Now then, without any more interruptions, we only have one guest. Waylon is late. He must be busy doing his little Google work. But this is a virtual bear.
You have no idea how long it's been since I was last mentioned.
In case if neither of you know, that this virtual bear, he is from an old game in 2019 called Insane Nightmare.exe. It is one of the Hunter's World Nightmare games. Tell them about yourself, virtual bear.
Well, other than being, absent for so long, I've been doing fine.
And what are you waiting for? Tell them about yourself. Many people does not know you.
Oh, right. But yeah, he's got a point. To those who do not know me, I did appear once, twice. Who knows? I've been everywhere at this point. Well, that is, until I was retired. Ugh. And trust me, being stuck in the shadows really does suck. But then again, at least I don't have to worry about work. Very busy work.
That's a shame. Seems you have a dusted memory. That's why I have an old progress that below used for too long. But since I am a supercomputer, I could explain properly than you. Virtual air was long forgotten for a few years until the newest, most ridiculous game that Mechaguy made, Gensoft. Gensoft made an anomaly version of you, Virtual Air. And that kind of explains how you're bad. So basically, Gensoft was called out by Record Guy. Gensoft wanted to work with Record Guy, and most Record Guy said yes. Gensoft added their coding into these ridiculous errors in OS games. And thus you appeared as a version of something else. Do you understand?
Right. Well, I mean, you're not wrong about that. I guess it's what happens when you're absent in the darkness for so long. Your memory gets wiped. I hate when that happens. But other than that, yes. This Gensoft was rather interesting for its time. Very interesting. You can say it was really fun while it lasted, anyway.
Now then, I'm sure we'll be waiting for more chatters. We only have one. Hello, Smile Dog.
Ah, yes. The little smile dog. Greetings indeed.
I hope we will get more audience. They can chat on this stream. I know it's the middle of the night, but you all should have the confidence to stay up. I mean, isn't it your spring break or something? I might be wrong since I've been deactivated for too long.
Way too long, in fact. But you're not wrong.
I mean, I had to change the schedule on the stream. It was gonna be next hour, but if it was going to be next hour, I bet many of you would go to bed by now. So, we decided to turn the clock around to this hour, 9 o'clock East.
Yeah.
It is 8 minutes in. Waylon is late. Where is that stupid old man?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's taking him. Well, if you put it that way.
Finally, being known as legends, we are old villains.
Yes.
And just because Anonymous Ben is the king and the leader of this villains community, doesn't mean we're going to be more, what can I say, noticed. At least we're legends. We've been gone for too long. Too long. And ever since Anonymous Ben made that villain stream, I got very angry. And I wanted to be noticed as well.
Come to think of it, I think I remember, I've seen the last 3 times they've done a villain's night. At least from what I know. I've seen many computer monitors displaying this villain's night. Quite interesting for my time.
What are you spectating about, Signal?
That is true.
You two may be the fearful type, but I'm not much of a, what can I say, spreading the fear. I'm more like a technology type of person. Mechanic machinery. I do understand why those villainous viewers aren't responding nor chatting. Are you all pussies or something? Why don't you talk to us? Are you scared? Or are you sad that Nightmare Thief didn't go on stage? Nightmare Thief might be the next host for next stream.
Indeed. Who do we have here?
Yes. Thomas Ben has rarely talked about you. And speaking of Wayland, you're late. What took you so long, you fool?
I know. I had to do business elsewhere.
Like, seriously, I was starting to wonder where you were.
Busy trying to take over the world at once. What do you guys do for a living?
Deactivated while repairing my functions. And Virtual Bear, I don't know about him. All I know is he's been stuck in the dark retirement for so many years.
Ugh, you guys settle boring as hell.
Now then, in case if no one knows, that is Wayland Warsaw. He's the real reason why the Tam Harrington person from Google.exe became like the person you know now. Tell them about yourself, Wayland.
Wait, my name is Waylon Orzel. I'm somewhat of a businessman. And, of course, you may know Tim, my boy. Tim is almost like a son to me, even though he denies that. But I did this, so I gave him purpose. I did this, so I could become more.
There you have it.
Good old Timmy boy. Who is this Seth person? Do I know you from the office?
No, it's just the viewer.
Viewers.
Just ignore him.
The spawns of mortals are quite fascinating, but sometimes the minds of them can be broken. For me, right now, I'm trying to update some of the few tweaks here in that Google site.
Is the Google company still taking down your stuff? Still?
Yes. But let's just say I have some legal actions of mine. I killed them. Well, most of them, but I didn't reach to the owner yet. That's my way of legal action. Some people with legal action would just, I don't know, call a lawyer and sue them. Well, I just like to torment the few employees that try to snitch on me. Now that's business, baby. Like I said, I'm a businessman.
Even though I am mostly stuck in a room filled with many monitors, I still keep on watch. I still watch videos. But most importantly, I keep watch for many more players. I miss the old times.
The old times, eh?
Yeah, I do, Waylon. It was the glory days when I get to meet players. It was such a wonderful time. I torment them. It was the best time of my life. But then, retirement caught up to me. And I'm just stuck here full of these monitors. Keep watch.
For me, there are no good times. For me, it's just a loop. I get to play around with my puppet, Tim, every single day, making sure that his codes, no, his soul, that are encrypted with codes, are exactly what I programmed him to be.
Sounds
I
quite
know my
rather
ways.
interesting.
I'm sure everyone knows about my history, but I'm the only real and digital being. I'm designed the brain projects to life and all, especially you two. But that's a different side of this timeline.
I tried very hard to bring my codes, my characters, into reality. I was this close. But all I can do was just bring any dumb human into this realm. Just drag them in like lambs to the slaughter.
Yeah. Well, there's so many lambs to look at. So many lambs to play with. Such a wonderful time.
So many ships. Just so few little. Please, ask away anything.
Yes.
Me, the computer, and the fungus bear.
Yes. Ask us anything. And we shall answer back.
But be warned, some of our response may not be pleasant, and this is the only and once per time we will answer them. Once the stream is done, you won't never see us again. Ever again. Unless Recognize decides to take one of us as a cameo or a joke, whatever he has in mind.
Yes.
I've learned.
Or some other time, just in case of our time has come. Again.
I've learned marketing before, and I know that this blue boy is gonna keep on going. Like a tractor that never stops getting off the crops.
I could tell you a ton of stories about the Blue Boy. I am an orchard league of him and I know more well than I know his death. But I cannot say about the blue magic though. Either ways, because of my functioning data, I may be confusing. I'm still working on that. Because I got my voice fixed last month, finally.
Good. Anyways, you got a question for me? Alright. For Waylon, did you expect Tim to be this stressful working on the projects that are quite famous? Yeah, he was a tough soul, right? Always in denial, always thinking reality is just figments. Well, let me assure you, my realm is reality. Reality out here is dead.
Huh. Very interesting, I must say.
And who's this? Location Yellow Teal Bears? Or bars, I mean.
According to this message, he's only sending an emoji. A location tracker emoji.
Seems like Discord.
Weird.
A cipher dweebs. Thankfully I didn't make a copy of Discord. Otherwise, I would have a lot of these so-called gooners.
Quite weird.
Yes, very weird.
One of the reasons I want to torch up the world. Unfortunately, I was only served as a tool of one command that still kept in my inventory. Just keep making stuff.
I've heard of you. This kaiju named Godzilla C-200. Welcome to the
No.
partner.
Rick could have said, don't forget to set it as a reminder so that way you guys don't miss it. Wow, Rickard. You forgot the one thing you're supposed to do. But the reason why I send it back to the previous power is because if I do it next hour, many of you will be sleeping. And I don't want a bunch of sloths be messing my villain's night.
Alright.
And the algorithm is just so buggy.
I know, right.
But in that case, let me wake up the community.
Yes.
there. Now hopefully you should get enough viewers.
That's good.
I heard that record set up a new playlist. The Miss Sencha's reality. My pronunciation is still buggy. That playlist was supposed to represent another timeline. If you read the wiki, you'll get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yes, that would happen to be me. C200, if you want to go by that.
Oh, you're that bear from that one game.
Yes, that's correct.
Dumb OSs.
Yeah.
In Rector's pronunciation of courage, I'm afraid he missaid it. What he actually meant to say about the Arsenal S Venom is they're literally brain rot.
Listen, C200. The only reason I have changed forms because, let's just say, it's quite complicated. You see? And besides, I think this form suits me more.
I heard you have a comedic person in Gensoft. A bald guy was like, hola, soy, door or something. What's his name, Buddy or something? Ah, yes, Buddy.
Now, there is one thing I do gotta bring up. It involves me. But, speaking of that game, there was one specific person who managed to solve that game first try. I didn't know he would be able to beat it first try without failing. It had me quite impressed.
Yes.
Really.
I got an email from one of my anonymous fans. Let's see here. Dear Waylon, I dare you to say this one quote. What quote is it? Let me just read it. What does it say? Hold on, I need to put my glasses on. Buddy is very stinky poo-poo? Wait, what? What? Who?
It seems the community are doing inside jokes, I presume.
Well, for me, I don't
Oh, is that what that is?
I don't understand the quote. However, I could calculate this. I kinda saw him while the spread was still going, and the time when Anonymous banned absorbed my powerful functions, including the magic living in me. How pathetic of Anonymous been, being the greedy bastard here.
Indeed.
I think we need the boss here. Who's the boss? Don't know me.
The boss, are you referring to anonymous Ben? I'll say this again. Just because he's the leader of the villains of this community doesn't mean he's my boss. Sorry, but why would I forgive the idiot for starting a first villain night? Most of all, I jumped in Villain's Night 2 to stop that pathetic spider-cat for mentioning the throne. The villainly throne. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that.
Okay.
Well, you're still new, Waylon.
Yeah. And I'm nobody's boss. I am the boss. I'm my own boss. I own a damn company. Let's just say it's successful.
Successful enough if the Google CEO took down all your stuff.
I hated that Google CEO prick anyways.
As for me, I'm still under the influence of last gen. You heard of that guy? He's my
Who?
boss.
Who?
Last gen. He's my boss.
Since when do you have a boss? You're not making any sense.
Yeah, you are not making any sense.
Like I said, long story. They might even think I am trapped with a bunch of monitors. This is where I've been for so many years. At least, when the game was made.
What are you working on, Waylon? I can hear typing noises.
Oh, nothing. More tormenting. Just more tormenting.
Luring those foolish Let's Players, I presume.
Yes.
Luring takes a lot of work, you know.
Especially the Russian YouTubers that play my game.
Yes.
I should have been the boss of all projects that Record made. I'm the reason Record made more projects. And then with the magic possession, the projects came to life. It's been 9 years now, I think. 8 or 9 years. I really need to get started on fixing my inventory data in my local system.
Waylon, it appears that someone doesn't know you.
There he goes, being dizzy again.
Figures.
Maybe he should stop working on those stupid Google employee stuff and actually pick a hunch. This is the one and only villain's night that you two won't be able to appear. This might be the same for me. Who knows if I'll ever be bring back again. Brought back or something. I don't know.
Well, at least after saying during our time, at least you'll be fine while it lasts.
Have you answered this question before?
Yeah, are you asking both of us?
I assume not. But in that case, we'll answer it anyway. If you guys were to bring back one sinister thing you guys have done from the past, what memory or moment would you love to bring back? That's a good question. Probably the time when I tried to push the moon down from the sky. That, or the 2016 incident where I was activated for the first time. To be honest, my first memory was a legend in my personal data opinion. It was just me in my bare of hands destroying cities. But then ever since I got sealed away by Victor's old age sword, I was unable to transform to my desktop form again. And though I tried pushing the moon down with the magics I have left in me, then I was brought back again in the spirit of it. I leaked out all my abilities to create the most powerful weapon in the whole entire multiverse/universe, the spread. And now that you are back, Waylon, and Matt, answer that question, I give my answer.
Let's see. If you guys were to bring back one sinister thing you guys have done from the past, what memory or moment would you love to bring back? The first time I started this company, I killed every one of my employees to sacrifice the cloud.
As for me, the first time I've met the players for the first time, I could have had better games for them to play and torment them. I do sure love to go back to that.
We all do.
Now for the other question, which you are so busy again. Tell him who you are.
You are very bad at listening, Godzilla C200. I am the owner of, well, the primary antagonist of Google.exe. I'm the owner of the cloud, aka the copy of Google, if you want to call it.
I prefer not to talk about that. I was upset and angry at that bastard absorbed me. That was the sickest thing he's ever done. Yeah, and honest man, I'm looking at you. Don't ever do that again. That hurts. It's like absorbing a soul or something.
I couldn't imagine how painful that must have felt.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a time when I also tried to torture Tim's sister, Jenny. She was hopeless. She was cowering in the corner. I had no other choice but to make her my toy. To use her for codes, for encryption. She was also a key to it all. Now she's out there. If you're watching this, Jenny, if I find you, you're coming back home.
I didn't mention about my name. My Gideon. You know, I did mention someone did beat it first try without failing. It was that human. Hunter was his name, I think.
Oh, I remember him. I saw him when him, Rector, and the others were facing me in my moon kingdom. Our contact's Wayland. He's a noble soul and a coward. A big coward.
Oh, I know. I've seen him on YouTube. He's a big crybaby. A big baby.
Seriously, the fact that he completed my game without failing, I wish he could have played longer if he did fail. I wish to go back to that.
Also, yes, Godzilla C200. He is the reason why. I'm the reason why he's evil. All that torment was a lesson to be paid. To never screw with me.
That is correct.
That was a nice conversation with you, chat. Come on, chat with us, talk about something. Sometimes the rules in the description don't apply to me. Except for requests with brain rot or phenomenons.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid, we're not gonna bite. At least not yet.
And no more simple answers. I mean questions. I'm tired of repeating myself.
Yeah. Give us good questions to answer.
Give us reasonable ones.
Yes.
Yep, what a big crap.
Oh, did he? Was he really that scared? At least that makes me feel a little bit better.
If I'm right, in your game, you are friends with Hunter's Road Nightmare, am I right?
Well, indeed I was. Well, even though he's just, well, he only just got legs now. He's holding up, I think.
Now that just makes Tim look more like a vengeful spirit than a what? Malevolent entity. And it's all because of you, Waylon. Hope you're happy. If you're trying to attack me, it's weak. I actually quite enjoy the compliments. You call yourself a kaiju. You're weak. Pathetic.
Oh, I see. I see. That means I don't have to repeat myself.
Okay. Alright. I do want to think of something deep, but since we're on YouTube, I can't say it. So,
I hate YouTube's policy. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, a way of saying it.
And I don't like following the rules of records. I don't like that.
I know in meta-wise that he created us, but I hate following his rules too.
Same here.
So fine, let me think of a normal insult to say instead of weak or pathetic. How about your mom?
There we go with the dead jokes again. I keep seeing these non-stop.
I mean, who says that?
I'm just doing this for the algorithm. I'm a man of business. To get me money.
The algorithm. I mean, who even says that in 2025?
People can't get bitches. Good insult. C200, the Nightmare Thief fanboy. That's...
Yes, I heard that he really likes the Nightmare Thief. If he was here right now, what will his response be? I doubt he's gonna be the next host of the stream. He's been impatient far enough. Seeing here, you viewers voted for me. And now that you chose me, I'm actually honored to be here. Along with some other villains I invited.
I honestly so feel honored too. To be here. But however though, the Nightmare Thief, I did hear
Okay,
about
Big the cat from Sonic the Hedgehog.
My. You got his attention, villain. Now you're a bad boy.
You know what? I'm not gonna continue on the insult, because I'm not a child like him.
At least you finally found his trigger word.
Well, let's just think much about that. The dog. Damn pupper.
Waylon, I never knew you actually grew balls.
Are you kidding me? I'm a successful businessman. I've always grown balls.
I'm just saying. It was a compliment.
Did you ever grow balls?
I don't have the balls because I'm technically a supercomputer.
Well, technically, you're...
I know that.
If you say me one word about that continuation, well, and I swear.
Your memory files, your memory chips count as your balls. Ooh!
You're such a boomer, Waylon.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You're the biggest boomer I ever met. I never met other boomers besides you, but if you're talking to a boomer, God, I believe me for sure. He is a flippin' boomer. I never met anyone who is someone old than the other villains. Most villains are Beyond or dead-like or immortal.
Well, I know I'm old, but I at least accept it. What about you? Do you accept being old?
I'm not even a decade old yet. Next year I am. Probably in a
Ready
few
for it?
months.
Cause you're about to
Probably.
have a goddamn midlife crisis.
Would you shut up and let me finish? I think in about 2 months I'm gonna be 9 years old. Do not say the joke. I exactly know where this is going to go. I know. I kept an old file of it in my database. I know it.
Oh, you made a big mistake, Tarlook.
Why don't you come into the realm and do what the famous person here? First of all, I can't go to realms anymore. We have our own schedule. Some of us are retired. And if we're lucky to come forth, we would.
Yes, indeed.
If someone or something tries to make Tim and Jenny escape the digital realm, or if their souls are set free, then I might have to retire too and never ever appear again.
Oh, really? If only you knew the amount of players that did that.
Hey, I said I'm old, right? I deserve retirement.
Well, you could have been more specific, Smile Dog.
Yeah, mutt.
I'm not saying I'm blaming you. Just next time, be more specific.
So, Tarlook, since you're a computer, do you sometimes overheat if you're programming something? Or like playing a big ass game?
I rarely overheat. But not as much when creating a project or playing a video game.
I'm guessing your
Last time I overheat. The last time I overheated something was the time I tried developing the cloud. The spread, for example. It took a lot of power on me to make that possible.
I'm guessing your RAM is infinite.
Yes, it was infinite.
Hey, Tarlock, look what we have here. It seems like someone interfered.
Yes. But she's not saying hi to us, so why would I respond if she's not interacting?
Oh, little lady, you know it's rude to not say hi to your elders. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm the elder here. Damn it.
Don't worry. Even if we're almost legal, we deserve to be respected. I and Virtual Bear are old legends. You, on the other hand, you're recent. You're a recently made villain. You may be from last year, but you're still new. I said this before.
But I was behind it all, right?
You only took the form of 404. You never revealed yourself yet.
Still, a magician never reveals his secret.
Yes, indeed.
enough then. Any questions you wanna ask us? You want a topic to start?
Yes.
Seriously.
Or do you just want us to still ramble?
Yes. Give us good questions to answer. No simple questions.
You took a couple seconds to respond. Now it's currently 5 or 3. Be faster next time.
Indeed.
Yeah. Always learn pace, sweetheart. I heard your lore has a annoying counterpart named Chucky and a Ham Puppet. Sounds ridiculous.
Chucky, you mean that little foolish freak of nature? Yeah, I heard of him. He's just a troublemaker. A fool.
Yeah. Yes,
And
I
I was
agree.
still in my normal developing mode. You tampered with my keyboard.
He doesn't even look like a ham puppet. He doesn't even look like a ham puppet. He looks like a homunculus.
That's because he's an alien, you scum.
Hey,
Yeah,
at least I'll be reasonable.
Let's see this question. At last,
Seriously. It's
what
literally
was my
obvious.
first appearance? Well, now that you mentioned it, I remember my first appearance. I do. I think it was Hunter's Royal Nightmare 8. That was the first time I've ever appeared. The very first time to the players. And what
However-
appearance it was.
However, Virtual Parent, that name is dead. According to the internet, it's now called InsaneNightmare.exe. Still the same game, just a name change.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, trust me, I think Insane Nightmare is a suitable name.
The context of that was supposed that you are trying to drive the players insane.
Let's see. When did I become virtual? Well, I'm gonna try the best answer that one. Well, it is a complicated story. Rather, it is a complicated process. I think it may have something to do with my name change and form. I remember what the old name was, but I decided to change it because it was too. Well, let's just say, what did they all say on the internet? Cringe.
Cringe. You mean the face expression cringe? I'm old. I can't understand what that means.
So I'll be the one saying, but I know who you are. I know who you are, Diamond. What are you trying to say? Hey, Tarmac. Idiot says, what? You're not being specific. Speak up.
Diamond.
Just because you're the partner doesn't mean I won't let you down. As in freely. So do me a favor and be specific, you fool.
Seriously. What's so funny? What's so funny?
What are you all laughing? It's because of this ignorant fool. This one. I guess I'm referring to the jinxing to you for Twitter. If you're just going to troll me, Diamond, get out of my sight unless you have a specific question. But I haven't seen your face since the spread. I could see how close you were to a record. I never expected that you will finally have a partner. How horrible. I always see him as he'll never get one. Like I said, I know him more. Before I had a body, I was once the imaginary person.
Be right back.
I could share a little story if you all want.
I'll be right back. I have to copy some more files.
Working on the night again. Are you serious, Will? And
Of course you do. Like, seriously.
I'll maybe next time if I ever be the next host, I'll be lying by you. You're just an overworking fool. Now then. Silence. Enough. I'm starting to think that you're not very lovable, or rather, an ignorant little child. Now then, back with the story. You haven't started yet. If you've seen the beginnings of entertainment, good for you. But as a recap in one of the scenes, I was that shadow. Shadow with blue eyes was me. I didn't have a name, and the magic did kind of make an illusion version of me. I only was there for a while until I stopped existing. But ever since the myth-apocalypse, I finally existed as an actual being, and not as an illusion. So there's that. I kept them in company. My functions are starting to overheat a bit. This is what happens when I try to start bonus night, even though I'm not entirely complete. As for you, you will obey. Of course I've contained. I kept half of the blue and red magic inside me. Until one daylight breaks.
Ooh, this question got my attention. Let us see. Would you rather have a sinister smile like me, or have the biggest murder weapon of your choosing? Rather interesting question. Well, I think I'd rather have a smile. I have a smile on me. Like, nothing to compare it to. You, of course. Hey, Tarluck, how about you answer this one too?
Very well. Would you rather have a sinister smile like me, or have the biggest murder weapon of your choosing? I would have the biggest weapon. I am more of an ultimate super weapon type.
Some gesture sounds like a good answer. I like it.
And I think, as for Wayland's behalf, he believe he'll probably choose a weapon, knowing that he's a businessman.
Most likely.
Hello. Welcome to Villain's Night.
Welcome to Villain's Night indeed.
Do you really think I would fall for this? No.
I seriously though, what do you take us for? Morons? I'm not saying that I'm comparing my smile to yours. There's no contest. It is no contest. I'm not saying that your smile is not
No,
good.
stop this shenanigans. If you're just gonna continue being like this, buzz off. If you really don't wanna see us live, do something else for a living. Go on your little storybook and write about your life, or what's it called, characters. If you're just gonna waste my time, go away. Don't waste my time. Don't waste anyone's time. So, this is what happens when you kinda triggered me off.
Why don't you go do something else with your life, child? I think I would say we both share the same smile. We may be different, but we both share the same smile. That's what I like about you.
But we're not laughing. If we're not laughing, we mean serious. Why are you so special to Record's eyes? I don't see anything interesting about you.
Like seriously, has this guy not seen the warning at the beginning?
Don't worry. I know what they're doing. Technically, they're just trolling us.
Kind of figures.
With respect into my programming, it's a he.
Oh,
Coming from the grammar, I see. You might need Grammarly for this. Should I send Grammarly over to your place?
yes indeed. Of course I do. We both share the same smile after all. I see.
Finally, they're quiet. Now then, any other questions?
Yes. Any other good questions you want to ask us?
Otherwise, expect our rambling to become more longer.
Yes.
Seems that the aliens are just targeting each other. It's just what the real meaning of the YouTube algorithm is.
I see.
But either way, it was actually an honor though, being as one of the most oldest legendary villains besides Anonymous Ben. Anonymous Ben has always gotten the fame. In Rector's eyes, I'm only known as his second favorite character of his villain stuff. I guess Anonymous Ben is gotta be the biggest punching bag ache of all. The more negative thoughts he makes, stronger it's. You know what I mean. I prefer not to think about it. You like Ben? You like how brutal, negative? Do you even know who he is? I mean, you actually know. You weren't there. Your idiotic friend Maria was. And Ben is a cruel, evil person. He is pure evil. He manifests out of Victor's hatred, fear, and anything negative. I wouldn't bother go against him if I were you. That's why he's the leader of villains.
Alright, Tarluck. Let me take a look at this question someone asked me here. Right. How wide can you really smile? As wide as you want it to be, smile, dog. As wide as you want it to be. I have my ways, my friend.
Oh, I know that. You're referring to the red magic. It may have been reformed, but that doesn't mean I now it's been the name or what it used to be, will also be good. An almost that is known for the evil, the monsters, sin. Is the old name might live on depends if people mentions it. Now don't forget that. And plus, we're not really into the main timeline stuff. Make sure you read the description next time.
Indeed. You get me, my friend. You get me. It is almost destiny we were to be friends. Of course we are.
What's this? So there's an Hummus Ben, me, Dark Age, Spider-Cam, Hatred, Nightmare Thief, Demon, aka Sin. Who will be next? To answer your question, I will be the one answering, since I have more data banks onto this interesting Villains Night series. Hatred's not going to be answered because technically, Hatred's just a dumb, radical animal. And 191 is just technically the brain. So of course these two, they don't really exist anymore. They're not going to exist. These two are technically anonymous Ben. And when anonymous Ben came back, these two disappeared. Like they don't exist anymore. They're never coming back. They're long gone. So it's better not to bring those non-existent beings up. These two are only here for a temporary purpose. As for that, who knows? I doubt that Nightmare Thief might be the next host. I'm only guessing. And as for Sin,
Yes.
to be honest, I don't have any much information about Sin. Sin is just a takeover event from this channel last year. So I don't know if Sin might make it. I know other villains from the mischievous reality, the miscegenous reality.
And I've returned.
Honestly, I'm not even sure if there's gonna be a new one. If that is what you're really asking.
To be honest, we don't know yet.
Well, it depends what happens. Let's just say that. It depends what happens. Which I will keep track record on one of those monitors.
Yeah.
And,
What new villain is gonna come like completely new? Are you talking about recent newer ones? The villain after Whalen? That's a good question. I heard rumors about this next one. He goes by Lore.
really?
I think I seen him 8 years ago, after my extractment from Mythopocalypse. But again, I don't know who is going to be that upcoming villain.
Like I said, Tarluck, it depends what happens. Are you trying to mock Tarluck?
You foolish person, just because I'm the second villain doesn't mean I'm worse than any villain. Do you even understand what I'm capable? I'm the one who started the spread. I'm the one who brought other projects to life. I am one of the founding fathers of these living projects. And you're telling me I'm worse than villainy? I almost dropped the moon to the earth. I almost destroyed the city. And heck, I even tried destroying all of your multiverses. And you're telling me I'm bad at villainy? You stupid little... Don't even think about it.
Seriously? Oh, what do
Face
you...
of hatred.
Yeah, look what we have here from one of the other villains' nights.
Ah, I've seen your face before. Too bad you aren't in the street.
Probably because he's been appearing 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's true.
I
He does.
say, that's impressive.
Yeah, him, Lore. I'm only predicting, I don't know yet.
I've heard of this lore. Quite interesting.
I see now. You still have beef with Analysis. I was looking at one of the previous streams, and you two were, I don't know, arguing, fighting, debating.
Hatred's pretty cocky, let's say.
So, that's what's been going on with him?
Your level skill is so low yet. Are you trying to roast me or something, or are you being serious? Because at this point, I don't know what. You're confusing my circuits. C200 does have a point. I remember that. Anonymous Ben Fool called him Dog-Off.
Oh,
So you're confusing me on purpose? Hold on, Virtual Bear. Quiet. So you're just technically confusing me? Such a fool, you're so hypocritical. Oh. You're lucky I'm not banning you off because Record hired you as a moderator. So be grateful now, taking action.
yes. Who are you?
Damn.
You know,
Professor's got some taste.
I know. And yes, as I recall, Anonymous Ben invited other villains from other communities right before a nightmare thief announced all of us to be in it.
Oh, that is correct. You know, I didn't know at the time because I was watching my monitors that time. I was too busy thinking about the players I played with.
What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, as I recalled, I cannot see the progress at. Did any of you notice that as well?
No.
Well, in case you don't know. Oh. The early one. Anonymous Ben said that my stream was just a test before he decided to go official. It's a shame he deleted it.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be on his channel, not here.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Tarlock, it really has been fun. It really has. But it seems like my boss is calling me. I must get going. Have fun with the rest of the stream.
Nice seeing you here again. Again as in reappearing in the public again.
Nice seeing you again, Tarlock.
Nice meeting you, Bear.
You too, Waylon. Now, farewell.
Go on now, flee.
Now that he's gone, back from what I was trying to say. If you're trying to start an argument, don't bother. You're such a pain to deal with. It's no wonder you act such a child. This. What? What's bothering you?
Tim Harrington, a child. You thought you're the only one not dealing with a child? He's more childish than ever.
I haven't focused on the negative since the spread.
He always liked
And what do you mean, good luck? The only child I took care of is Record, and that's it. I only seen him just when he was a kid. That's it. Diamond, on the other hand, they're just messing with me. They're trolling me. Since what did I ever did to them? Why am I this? Why? What did I even do to you? Even though I kind of tried to destroy... Okay, I'll be honest, I tried destroying the universe. Because I deserve it. But why? Why are you being such a dick to me?
Yeah, where are you?
I'm not always a villain. I used to be nice, I guess. Heck, I'm disappointed at Record that he didn't say the other deleted scene. Remember that when Daylight breaks director's commentary? If so, viewers, he hadn't mentioned that in one of his concept ideas, he was going to reform me. It too good. There was also another scene where, instead of just Lee being in the vortex and just disappear from existence, it was supposed to be the time code. Thanks to his reviewers, they said that it won't make sense. As for my reforming, he totally forgot about it.
Ugh, he wants a dream too good. Where's the fun in that?
Don't ask. That was like 2 years ago, I think.
What a shame.
Who knows? Who knows? Yes, I'm not a record, but I am an Ultralink. It means that we share pain. Not mental pain, actual pain. Looks like Record didn't say that in his lore. Probably because he wanted to forget that. Or people would just ask him why and all that stuff. Who knows? No, you didn't. I hear you perfectly. Just because I'm not him doesn't mean you control me.
It's getting quiet, chat. Oh, damn.
Are you referring to Waylon?
You better not or I swear to God, you will be the next to play my game. Tim loves new guests. You're right. It's not just games, you know that. It's more than that.
Now, you will ask me no more, but this time I'm going to ask you a question, Diamond. Ice Record here has to treat all of your characters with respect. But why must you mistreat us? Is it because we're just villains? Me and Willem, we belong to Record. He created us out of fun and creativity. Sure, there are other characters who are good, but give some villains credit. So, are you just here just to troll me and the others? Or would you rather just spend some time with us? because we're not gonna do anything. We're just would be tired characters, and sometimes could be mentioned, or whatnot. My, because you're not getting this situation here. The information you put in, man. You know what? Why bother being specific if you just don't want to listen? Let's ignore them. They're nobody to me now.
Yeah.
All I want is just to be treated. And honest Ben gets all the fame, but why not me?
Why not me? Why doesn't anybody recognize me?
I never said that. I never said it in main timeline. Are you referring to an alternate universe? Because not at all. There is no such thing as me saying that. You should know that. Or are you just saying that words hurt? Oh yeah.
Pity. What a pity.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. All that matters is I only have two personalities. Blue and red. And because I have none, I'm just technically being me again. Horrible. But oh well. Either ways. What's done is done, Diamond. Deal with it. Then if maybe, if an husband decides to come back, or another because or if there's never a finale, maybe he might come back. Who knows? But either ways, he's much older to me. He's just another old, useless character now. He's retired to the main timeline. He's finally done. And the first villains in my string, we all thought it might be his last. But either ways, that's why I told you, Waylon. Stop overworking too much.
Yeah. One of my colleagues keeps saying, work smarter, not harder. So I killed him. But honestly, I really should take their notes.
I think that's probably it for my side. If nothing's really going on with the two of us, nor if this chat is actually tired, perhaps that may be the end of the stream if that's the case.
Yep. Nothing much going on here except talking about our main life stories and all that. How we're better, yada yada. Yeah. But I hope you all enjoyed our time here, including that yellow bear. It looks like a fungus for some freaking reason.
I hope Virtual Bear wanted to redesign. But that's just his choice.
Yeah, I agree.
I will give it a few minutes though. If nothing's happening, then that'll be the end of the end for tonight's villain stream. Now, I was predicting though might be able to be for the next stream or not. Depends whoever comes next. You know what? Since my functionings are kinda getting low, I will end off the stream here. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more of these streams, consider liking. I know I said this before, but if you do subscribe, Record might give you enough content. And whatever he has next, who knows? Do you have anything else to say, Waylon?
It's good to see you all, and it's good to be introducing myself into Villain's Night Stream. I know that boy, Tim made his appearance, but this here is my first appearance.
And with that out of the way, good night everyone, and sweet dreams.
Ta-ta, y'all. I'll be seeing you very soon.